Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're back in Bottom to Metal on the last boss.
Can't imagine. Yes. Hi,
Trying to
Urka.
get our
Hi,
buns of
Drago.
experience before we set in for more side questing.
Yes. Sometimes always side questing.
Always side questing. Side quest before main quest.
I want it to release.
It's nice to want things.
Yeah. Way.
Ooh, there was a...
Yeah. Now that is the problem, because what happens is all the beams are aimed at a particular person. And when there's only two possible targets,
Ow. Ow.
you tend to get fairly high concentrations. Look out. And we held on.
There's the ult again.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled Yol. Not imitate the mole youth. Do not imitate the mole youth.
Please do not imitate the bull use. Way.
Look away. Not want to be next to each other with those.
I know, I was trying to get away from you and you were moving the same way.
Okay. One down. Once again, return you to your regular schedule.
doing a lot better. He still tuckers out a little easily, but he's been up and about most of the day.
Well, he kind of hit the wall around 5 p.m. Went towards bed, and I'm kind of going, yeah, and frankly, looking at you, you hit the wall around 2 yesterday, and still stayed up, and didn't go tuck yourself into bed until 5.
Yeah, well... Woohoo! Away!
Oh, away. I'm getting a lot of business.
Good night, Gracie. I said good night, and there we go.
Good show. Oh, and hi, Doodles.
Yes, hello, Orga, hello, Doodles, hello, Drago. It's good to see you all here. Oh, look, it's the nimble beast again.
Think I'll get it this time?
Maybe.
I have the breaches.
It be raining in them there hills.
Never mind the hills, it's raining here on the steppes.
Casting.
Ring offending. 270, 276.
Well, it's a look.
There's a lot of that. 6-5.
And my pity drop was the chest of casting. Or the chest of healing. Which I don't nearly like as much as my previous sniff.
Sorry. Sell off some of the random grays that have accumulated. Like moth scales. Okay. I believe we have a tribe to visit. See? What happened to A and B?
There was an A and there was a B? From here, it's probably best if we hoof it.
Talon it. No hooves involved.
Yeah, well... Ursa's doing her best for being a horse bird.
She does great. No need for hooves. Yes. Quack to the quack.
Yeah, unfortunately, not much has happened here today. It's been mostly a chill day. I did not get up until very late.
As is your wont.
And I wanted to sleep more.
And action showed up like right before we went out to fetch dinner and was gone by the time we finished dinner, so yeah. We had no action today. We were actionless. We were not an action movie.
So, no's are almost for us.
No. No 0 must, no 1 must.
No 2 musts, no 3 musts, no 4 musts. Ow!
Okay.
Those bus flies hurt.
Yeah. I think they took offense to your joke. And I'm sorry because I kind of started it.
You did?
The 1 must joke.
Yeah, well. Well, I'm glad he had fun on the long drive yesterday. He doesn't get to game as much as he would like because he be a busy boy.
Yeah.
Shall we start here?
Maybe? Child's play. The Dotharl warrior wants to see just how capable you are. We've gone through this before, just not with you. You are a woman that have danced with death many a time. I can tell from your eyes. We Dotharl respect all skilled warriors equally. Race does not come into it. I would very much like to witness your strength firsthand. Should you be willing, I would have you participate in a trial. We just came out of a trial! Actually, that was a dungeon.
But it was a trial.
I know, I'm so confused. And how can it be a dungeon that wasn't underground or anything?
The lair was, and the boulders were.
Yeah, kinda. It should be no trouble for you. It is a test made for our tribe's youngest. You simply need head to the Dusk Throne and collect a small package. Speak with me if you feel up to the challenge.
Speaking of which, you should probably trade into something that actually needs more XP.
Oh. That's right. It's dancing time.
And we're gonna hold on Mousy.
Okay.
Because that's gonna be a long story chain. Hello, cat dude!
Hey there.
Unbloodied Dotharl.
Welcome to the family. This unbloodied Dotharl needs help with a delivery. You there. I require your help. I have to transport some provisions. I cannot do it alone. I await you by the river to the northwest. That is where I have left the food. And the buzzards have already taken it, I'm sure.
And the Dotharl youth.
Nama's sweet embrace. The Dotharl youth is looking for someone to protect her.
Hello there, traveler. I would appreciate your help, should you have the time. However, I would prefer to discuss it somewhere free from prying eyes. Meet me in front of the Dusk Throne.
I'm sensing a trend here. Dastardly Diremites. Agujam is worried by what lurks beneath the sands. Do these foul creatures not dressed? Ah, you there, adventurers. Should you be willing, I would like your help with something. I have sighted an unusually large number of Diremites in the area of late. They always appear after sandstorms. This would not be a problem if they fought fairly. However, they choose to cower beneath the sands, waiting to strike when you are vulnerable. Slay any that you find by the rocky area to the west, and I shall see you are rewarded suitably. You have my word.
I had a decent weekend. Mostly stayed home, played FF14. Yeah.
Filmed grass.
Filmed grass. Tried really desperately hard not to go stress shopping because I have no money.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the usual.
Brainy bears. Tagasi fears for the local livestock.
Give me a second.
Ah. Actually, I actually have control for that one.
Okay. You look like a fine warrior to me, and I am rarely wrong. You may not be Dotharl, but if you have the experience of slaying beasts, there's something I would ask of you. A group of creatures have appeared near the village recently. They pose a threat to our sheep. Up till now, they have only been slighted much farther north. Our tribe is home to many brave warriors. We fear not death. However, Gulu are one of the few beasts that trouble even our finest warriors. That is why I wish to entrust an outsider with the task. I would have you slay 4 of the creatures. Do not worry, you shall be compensated.
Hi, Eorzea.
Quack. We shall
Wet
start.
enough for you?
Quack. Oh, and
Uh-huh.
so since I couldn't go stress shopping in real life, I decided I'd take Theron and stress shop on the market board.
Yes.
He went through 3 million.
How many boardings did you get?
I got 1 barding and like 7 different mounts.
Okay.
I figured I'll show them off on Monday.
Right. Ready to test your mind. Head for the Dusk Throne's chest and bring back the sack I've placed there. Deviate from the path and you shall fail the trial. You may attempt the test as many times as you like. Head for the goal, taking care not to step outside the designated path. Riding on a mount shall also cause you to fail the trial. Talk with it thoroughly. Warrior, if you wish to read the test. Not lose heart. You may attempt the trial as many times as you wish. Hi, guys. Thanks. There we go.
Oh, mine just failed.
You walked outside the lines, didn't you?
I couldn't see the lines because of all the ringing.
They're being quite clear for me. Hi.
It says I failed, but it says I'm still good. I don't understand.
Eh?
That was weird.
Very. You have the leather sack?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it depends on what you want to purchase for Allegan Tombstones. In general, you get all your gear in Rauger's Reach.
Yes.
But there's also a Rowena's vendor near the Aetheryte in Kugane.
Yeah, the primary place is Rauger's Reach. When you go in, on your left, there will be kind of a covered area. There's a couple of vendors over there. So, there's a couple of things there. But over to the right, there's a big long line of desks in the covered area. I won't be ready for a moment. And in that row of desks is what has everything you'll want. You have the sack. Only it can serve as proof that you have passed the test. Small leather sack. A sack which proves you successfully completed the trial for adolescent Dotharl. Skillfully done. Let us return to Dotharl Ka. After these other quest messages. Oof. Come on, Eorzea.
Quick away! Above or below? Looks like he's below. Wait! Hello, Miss Youth. Thanks for coming. I wish to go meet with Nama. I wish to go meet with Namia, but the road to her is fraught with perils. As such, I need someone to protect me. It was only for a few weeks ago that both my mother and father were taken from me by the heartless Oranir. Their deaths made me realize that I must commune with the Dusk Mother. I shall pray that she strikes down those who pretend they are children of Athim, and that she continues to nurture the Dotharl. resides in the houses of the Crooked Coin to the north. I have heard many tales recently of pilgrims being slain by monsters that lie in wait along the trail. The same must not happen to me. Please, be on your guard. Rendezvous with me further to the north.
And it is cleared up nicely.
Yes.
Look at that skybox.
Yeah, you can also purchase a lot of the same gear in Kugane from the vendor, the Ruina vendor that's near the main Aetheryte. That was put in after this was no longer a top expansion, so you could be in either of the main cities. When you get to the top, only one city has half the stuff you need, and the other city only has the other half you need. And it's kind of annoying, but that's how they do it.
I see we have a happy Rena.
She gets the punch thing! She needs to punch another Gulu. Where's another Gulu to punch? She has 9 seconds to punch them! It'd be punchy time after all! Punchy!
One more.
Where's one more there's one more she can punch! I got to punch things!
Punching Rena is a happy Rena.
She's just a punchy sort of girl.
Okay then. Thank you for coming. I wish to deliver all this to an Uyagir. You are doubtless wondering why I would aid someone from another tribe. When I was born, the Dotharl Khatun looked into my eyes and did not see a soul she recognized. When this happens, it is thought that the soul of a noble warrior from another tribe has been invited to join the Dotharl. But this knowledge gave me no peace. I needed to know of my previous life. I set about researching the history of the other tribes. Eventually, I came across the tale of a Uyagiri warrior, one that sacrificed himself in battle to save an injured Dotharl. It stands to reason such a benevolent spirit would become a Dotharl in their next life. I'm positive this warrior's soul resides within me. Today is my mother's name day. Her name is Sichin. I decided to give her this food as a present. However, in my excitement, I brought far more than I could hope to carry alone. I need your help to transport the rest. My mother dwells in the 101 Revelations.
Yeah, we'll bring back the food before it spoils. Uh-oh?
Doodles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
lost his save!
That's always horrible.
Not fun times. Yeah, it was interesting last night.
Ah, yes.
I actually tuned in and watched a bit of Angelos playing Meowgenics, which is a turn-based tactics roguelike.
Oh boy.
And listening to some other people talk, apparently they have a system in place to really punish you if you try to save scum.
Yeah. There they go. Yeah, I can see why people are getting killed around here.
The smother awaits. Let us make haste. It seems the tales I heard were true. Fetch them swiftly.
Okay, not the problem I had in mind.
Well done. Thank you. Let's resume the climb.
Not going that far.
Apparently not.
LA story ride.
More beasts. Is there no other way to reach Nama? We must not falter.
Well, kinda unhappy about all this. Darn it. Thank you, tab target.
You are most welcome.
Yeah, this is an extra feel of 100 things.
You're so close now. So very close. Well, that's good you were able to recover. Kind of like me in Otuai Ramono, where I constantly save over my loads when I was trying to load. Thank you for seeing me here safely. There's one other last thing I would request of you. Deliver this to a girl in Dotharl named Mara.
You can't do it?
Now please, leave me to be alone with the Dusk Mother.
She is going to come out again, right?
I don't think so.
Uh,
Yeah, you don't play around with the House of the Crooked Coin.
yeah, well.
Yeah, that...
Yeah.
So, when do we get the Mushuwoos mounts? I mean, we get Yols, but not Mushuwoos?
Apparently not. Not big enough?
No, they're about the same size. Unless you're a Lala, then they're way too big.
Yeah. Well, the Yol, at least when you fight it, is a lot bigger.
Yeah, well.
It shrinks in the wash.
All the bosses shrink in the wash. By the way, what is our intercourse looking like?
Mm.
2 quests and 1 on foot.
Right. And that was apparently off to the west.
Yeah, I think I know where it is. The side quest will get us there eventually.
Eventually.
But we cannot leave Dotharl Illo before... Yeah.
Before the story says so.
Something like that. Yours has been quite the rock hopper today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been debating on whether we should put a hold to Thera and Rylea's weekday plays so that I can play something else on stream, just so that I don't burn out of FF14.
There is that. Kind of went into it, and I don't think you had an answer. Of course, I don't think you have an answer, which is when we can expect 745.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
Because if it's soon, it might be best to wait until that happens, and we can get through Hildebrand and such.
Yeah, I know Zon 2 is coming out soon, if not the end of the month.
Right.
And I would like to get it, but I just don't have the money for games right now. And of course, March is when Monochrome Mobius 2 comes out.
Hmm.
I'm bloody Dotharl.
Thank you for your aid. I've told Mother that you would be coming. Please give the gifts to her.
Ah, you must be the one he said would be coming shortly.
Chilled leather sack. A leather sack containing fruit chilled by the ice-cold river water.
Oh my, this is much more than I ever dared expect. Look at all this fruit. Thank you so much.
It is your name day, after all. You should allow yourself to be pampered on this one day, at the very least.
Honestly, you do too much for me. But know that I am grateful. Your kindness reminds me of my son so very much. I take it he has told you everything? As a Yagar, I am not too familiar with the concept of reincarnation. As such, I cannot judge whether he or not he is truly my son. But one thing I do know for certain is that he has been of great help to me.
You are too kind. It is a son's duty to look after his mother. I have done naught special. Now that I think of it, I have not properly thanked you yet. I could not have delivered Mother's gifts without you. Here is a token of my gratitude.
Thank you!
Ooh, 26,500 XP is a token.
And look! More side
And
quests.
More quests. Grab them and then turn in the old set to kind of clear the tracking room.
Yeah, but we do have one left of the old set.
Yes, also true. Food, glorious food. Baka is busy preparing a feat fit for a tribe free of greed.
Ah, adventurers. Can I ask you to collect something on my behalf? I recently asked a Dotharl to supply us with meat. However, we have all been so busy as of late, none of us have had the time to go and collect it. His name is Kishigli?
Kishili?
Kishili. Yeah, his name is Kishili. I have already given him materials in exchange for the food. You need only collect the meat. Ujiri.
Ebaka dreams of birds. Bujir knew you would be coming. Welcome, adventurers. Ebaka told me you would be coming. Yes, I know, the narrator told us that you would tell us.
Hello, Life Sewing! Unfortunately, that does mean we need to call it for the night. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening.
I think Bujir is going to object to this.
He always does.
She sees events long before they come to pass. However, she did not only see you. No, she also foresaw a great threat. Gurlians? The true nature of this threat is yet unclear, but we know it lurks in the Uyagir caves. Please investigate it on our behalf.
Hello, Life Sewing! We already told everyone it was time to end the stream. So, thanks for coming!
Again.
Hello?
The Melody of Seal Inn. Galoon has a tradition she would like to pass on to her son.
You are perchance familiar with the melody of Kalo Inn? Our ancestors who lived before the gods punished us adored music.
Well, unless it's in the soundtrack, I don't think I am.
In order to pass on their favorite melody to future generations, they bored holes in the rock that the covered plains of Silo Ann. Though time has not been kind, those rocks have been so heavily weathered that no one can hear anything other than wind in the area. However, that is not to say it is completely lost. The tune is still passed down from parent to child. It is about time that I did the same. But recently, I broke my flute. At first, I thought of crafting a new one, but that would be far too greedy of me. If I only had a few bara tusks. Oh, at this rate, I'll never be able to pass down the melody to my boy. Hint, hint, hint.
Ah,
hint, hint,
yes. Passive-aggressive lack of greed. I would say the melody would be more Inya than Clanad. And yes, she was. Admittedly, I've listened to one album of Clannad and was not horribly impressed. Enya, on the other hand, is wonderful.
Yeah, Clannad was effectively all of Inya's family doing music together, and then she effectively broke Clannad to go off and do her own. Okay, we're looking for something here. We're looking for Diorite.
We're looking.
Are we not getting Diorites? It's a Diorite situation. I'm not seeing a circle for Diorite.
Or a location or anything.
I just see it on the map.
Yeah.
I am confused.
This is outside.
We have to be on foot? Hello, little termites!
No, not you.
Punching him out of frustration.
Yeah. You do this. It's not that big of a circle or anything.
Yeah, the main thing I know them for is the BBC Robin Hood series adaptation. There we go!
Okay. Had to like pass right over it or something?
I guess. One Diorite! Made to order.
Yeah, we actually have one of the albums on the music server.
Look at what I see.
Ooh. And is listening that has me going, yeah, I'm just not impressed.
Now to do a round of turning and pick up and all that fun jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which,
Yes.
Kishili, we were told you have meat.
Okay. Right. The Yagir have adventurers taking care of their errands now. Never mind. Here's the meat they ordered. Just between you and me, I truly do not understand that tribe. They're supposed to be celebrating, and yet they only ask for the scraps of meat no one wanted to eat at a recent feast. I hear they only eat mushrooms most days. Honestly, someone should tell them it is fine to treat yourself once in a while. Not that it is really any of my business, I suppose. Sacco meat.
Sacco meat! Ask for it by name.
Yes. Hi, Sadhu. I think she glared at me.
She glares at everybody.
Yes. The trial tests participants' bravery and their ability to cope with unforeseen obstacles. As I expected, it did not trouble you in the slightest. Yeah, it didn't trouble us in the slightest. Dotharl who completes the trial receives no rewards. But as you were outsiders, I will make an exception. I shall not forget you two. You will always be welcome in Dotharl Ka.
Thank you.
And there he goes.
Special.
You will never see him again.
Probably. The deed is done? Good. Now our sheep can rest easy. As you may have noticed, the Gulu Gulu is a wild creature. It lures its attackers into a sense of false security before springing a trap on them. That is how my mother met him. That is how my brother met his end. While they are intelligent, they are still beasts. One must be careful when attempting to slay them. Many a Dotharl has mistaken recklessness for bravery, losing their lives in the process. I imagine our warriors would benefit from studying someone like you. I shall make sure to teach my brother not to be so foolhardy in his next life. Thank you for your aid. I shall make sure we do not require outside help the next time a Gulu Gulu appears. Yay!
Oh, congrats. That's another one down for you.
What to work on next? Closest is dancer.
Hi.
And you might want close position back to me.
I thought I did.
I changed classes.
Oh, okay, that cancels it.
Yeah. Is there something you wish to say to me? Yeah, your friend told us to deliver this note.
Letter to Morrow. A heartfelt letter addressed to Morrow.
Letter? But why? So she has gone to be one with the Dusk Mother. I have no doubt that this is what she wanted. But that knowledge does not to alleviate the pain in my heart. The house contains a crystal, a sliver of Nama's incense. Those who wish to rejoin with the Dusk Mother throw themselves down into the cavern there. This breaks the cycle of reincarnation. The Dusk Mother has always been at the center of my friend's life. The same was true in her previous incarnations. To think, if she had been killed together with her family, her spirit could have moved into the child my sister is about to birth. Forget what I just said. I do not mean it. You should take solace in the knowledge that she is finally at peace. The envelope her letter came in also contains what seems to be compensation for helping her. Please accept it as a token of her gratitude.
Get back here. Don't you co-ab me.
What?
That does imply, if they're at all correct, that the crooked coin is possibly what is causing the cycle of reincarnation with them.
Yes, but I also think it might be, a anchor tapped into the ethereal sea.
Well, that would be how it does that. Because, as you know, we discussed a couple weeks ago, they do seem to be going to the ethereal sea because that's part of the normal process that ends up wiping all your memories, and the memories do get wiped here.
Yep. Yes, Orca, she did.
Yeah. She leaped down into the bottom of that pit we peeked into. The beasts have been slain. You have my thanks. If the dire mites only attacked warriors such as ourselves, this would not have been such a problem. But they will prey on anyone, women, children, it matters not to them. I will not stand for this. We must not rest until they've been eradicated from the area. Oh, good luck with that. Thank you for helping me to dispatch the first few of them. We will take care of the rest. First few? I think we only took care of one.
Off we go again. Yeah, one of our side quests.
Yeah, you've been missing.
Was to escort a woman over to the House of the Crooked Coin, which is an ethereal anchor. And she committed suicide.
Yeah.
By
She went
jumping
in,
down
she is not
into
coming
it.
out.
Not a good day. I hear some Baras.
Yep. And prison buddies. Well then.
Bird of Prophecy!
Indeed.
Looks like a Mushu to me.
Yes. It's a prophetic Mushu.
Mushu. But yeah, I've been thinking, should we take a break and do some other gaming, or?
It's a possibility. I mean, there is plenty to do.
And of course, I've been wanting to get back and show off Utawara Ramono 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't number them, which is annoying. You just have to infer.
Oh boy, yes.
Start out with the Mask of Deception, then Mask of Truth.
Yep. Of course, I would like to go through Stir Control 2 at some point. And Rhyme. Haven't seen any recent updates from the Foxtail team.
Did we miss the entrance? Yes, we
Maybe.
did. I'm not doing great tonight. There we are. The 101 Revelations, which is in reference to the mural on the far wall here, which you can barely see.
Yeah, wow. It is in bad shape. And the torch lighting is not helping.
No. Hello again. I am still at a loss on how I can obtain 2 Bara tusks. Well, you've got your 2 Bara tusks right here. Actually, you got 4 of them. 2 for me, 2 from my sister.
Forest tusk, somewhat larger than your standard forest tusk. So you get jumbo ones.
Did you bring these from me?
No. We're just happened to go by and dump them on the ground, and if you pick them up, well, that's not our business.
Thank you 2 so much. You are truly too kind. Now I can make sure the melody is passed down to my dearest child. Please return in a few summers when my son has grown as high as a horse's knee. I am certain he will want to repay you for this favor. Perhaps he will even play you a rendition of the melody.
We'll put that in our daily planner for a few years from now.
Do you have the meat?
Meat. Contains the remnants of a glorious feast.
My thanks. Judging by expressions, you are doubtless wondering why we would ask for scraps. The occasion matters not. Even if we are celebrating, we cannot allow ourselves to be overcome by greed as our sinful ancestors were. We have no right to go out and hunt beasts for their meat. You too would be wise to make sure you do not follow the same path as our tribe once walked.
Pray tell me, just what did you find? A bird of prophecy. I must thank you for slaying it. That cave contains the minerals we use to create pigment. Without those minerals, we could not paint images on the walls of our cave, images which show the danger of giving in to one's greed. We do this every full moon so the future generations may inherit our values. My sincerest thanks for all your help. We owe you a great debt.
And a new bang appeared.
But of course, we have a new quest. Spelunker of Light. This Gary youth needs your help collecting something. Could you spare me a moment of your time? I require your help. Meet me by the Agir Caves if you are willing. I shall tell you precisely what I want you to do there. Or he'll tell us precisely there. Bye-bye. thank you for coming. There are several arrowheads in these caves that I wish to trade with the Dotharl. Normally, I would collect them myself, but the caves are infested with Matanga. I asked for your aid as you look like quite the warriors. I do hope my judgment was not incorrect. Good luck! Thanks.
Gee. Thanks. Love you too.
Yeah. Not punching, but it'll do.
Yeah, something like that.
This way? Well then.
Really? And you had to bring a friend.
Into it. Yes. He's all fired up. He's all fired up too.
There we go.
Had a feeling.
A second arrowhead. I remember Tharon and Riley are going through this area, and it was so much tougher.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with us.
It was also how many years ago?
Yes. Let's not think about that. I don't need another 100 gray furs.
Here you go, Mr. Youth.
Were you able to find the sack? Arrowheads. Filled with arrowheads made long ago by the Uyagir. Yes, this should be more than enough to get what I require. You have my thanks. Once upon a time, our tribe used to call these caves home. They provided us with high-quality minerals, which we turned into arrowheads and spearheads. We would then sell those on to our fellow tribes. However, the gods took issue with our actions. They sent Matanga to infest the cave and drove us out. They doubtless thought we were producing an excessive number of weapon parts. After that, we decided to only gather enough minerals to feed ourselves. We no longer craft the arrowheads I require for this trade. As such, I had no choice but to collect them from these caves. Speaking of which, could you accompany me as far as Dotharl Illo? I shall pay you for your work as soon as I've traded the arrowheads. And he's off.
Come on, Eorzea. He's a swift boy. We need to catch up.
Yes.
Foggy.
Yes.
See, the
Yes, it
weather's rolled
is.
in.
Mm-hmm. Well, late night and early morning low clouds. Ah, adventures. I just finished treating the arrowheads. I now have enough food to last me for the next month or so. Thank you once again. May the gods continue to smile upon you. Are you gonna need us to do this again in a month?
Probably. And now we're down to Mousy.
Jeez.
Hello, Mousy.
Mousy of the Seven Worries. Now, Mousy is haunted by his past. It is not often we have travelers in Dotharl. There is something I would ask of you, if you have the time. My name is Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I am a reincarnation of a master swordsman. They say he was so fast with a sword, it was as if he wielded 7 blades. Indeed, he was well respected. However, I struggle to believe I am he. No matter how much I practice, my swordsmanship improves not. I would like you to ask around the village. Find out if I am truly who they say. If there is a secret concerning my previous life, they will not tell me, no matter how much I ask. As if they're gonna tell us. We're just innocent little buns.
Who do we ask? Let's start with Mergen.
Seems likely sort.
What are you saying? Of course his name is correct. He may be clumsy with a blade at the moment, but he will improve in time. I hear that the previous Mousy also struggled when he first picked up a sword. All he needs to do is train.
Okay. You do not believe Mousy to be the reincarnation of a swordsman. Nonsense. There were no other Dotharl born the year Mousy passed. Previous Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords was a true warrior. His swordsmanship was unmatched. I cannot believe he would not be reincarnated. Yeah, well. That Mousy. He always happens to run off somewhere when I try to help him with his training. He does his name a disservice. This time, Mousy realized he will have to work to live up to his name. Were you able to learn aught? I see. I am exactly as they say. My thanks for your help. You look like you could hold your own in battle. How did you grow so strong?
I grew strong
Are you
during
running
my
dungeons lots of times?
Yes, lots of dungeons, lots of times. Much fist punching.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I am lacking in experience. I cannot leave the village, but I can learn from you. Uh-oh. Could I ask you to teach me? I can think of no better way to make myself stronger. You need not answer right away.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, because your quest marker is right here. Watch and learn. Elsie is keen to study your technique, if any. You will help me after all. Fantastic. Would you mind telling me your names?
I'm Rena, that's Ladonia. We're the Frith sisters.
Rena and Ladonia, you say? Fine names indeed. I would like to observe you fighting, so that I may learn what it is I am doing wrong. I shall find some Nama and Anas and study how you do battle with them. Really?
I thought you said you couldn't leave the village.
Yeah. This is definitely leaving the village.
Yeah, he's totally left the village. Hey, don't
Elsie
you,
has left the
Mansuri?
village. Wow. This village is really huge. And not very village-like.
Okay, Mousy.
I took some of the fatty meat we usually feed to cattle and spread it around this area. The Nama and Nalas will be here shortly. They cannot resist anything that burns as easily as fat. Here they are. Watch out, they're here. Got the idea.
And that's how it's done.
Your style differs from what I'm used to. Oh, you're not a dancer. But it is by no means unnatural. Thank you. You have given me much to think about. I shall try and make use of what you've shown me in our practice training. It will be starting shortly. It has been quite a while since I took part. And he's off. To pretend he never left the village.
Apparently.
Fog. Oh
Uh-oh.
dear.
I think someone got his butt beat.
Well, if you went up against all three of them. Well, as you no doubt saw, that did not go to plan. Surely no one will believe I am a legendary swordsman now.
I do not understand. How could Mousy of the 7 and 7 swords be bested so easily?
Wait, no, I see now. He merely pretended to lose to lure his opponent into a false sense of security. Yeah, sure. Do not hold back. You insult me.
What do any of you know of Mousy? He is weak. Simply forcing him into a fight will change nothing. Are you acquainted with Mousy? I'm Kulam. I've been friends with Mousy ever since we were little. I know him better than most. You've doubtless heard all about how weak he is. However, I want you to change his life for the better. Would you be willing to help me? If it's worth XP,
If
sure.
there's XP in it, yes.
We'll do just about anything.
You're so mercenary.
No, that's just about anything. That's not everything. Now, see? Yeah, he's unhappy.
The power of the fist. Gulen is worried about her friend. You should be. Anybody who is the primary object of a quest is worth worrying about.
When a Dotharl child is born, the Kutan looks into their eyes to determine who they are in their past lives. Rarely is the Khatun wrong. However, I can only think she made a mistake with Mousy. Truly, have you seen him hold a blade? Yet, despite his lack of...
That is a good point. We have not seen it.
Yet, despite the lack of ability, Mousy himself refuses to give up. He blames himself when that is not his fault.
Silence! You cannot understand.
Mousy, I know you are disheartened, but you just lost in combat. Put down your sword and relax by taking a well-earned bath.
I have a better idea. There's somewhere just outside of the village I would rather visit. Rena, Ladunya, would you join me? There is something I wish to discuss.
Please speak with him. I do not think he would appreciate my company at the moment. Stubborn boys are stubborn.
Just outside of the village in this case means halfway across the map, right?
You know it!
Excuse you.
Well, he's definitely gone beyond the pale, but not much farther than that. Okay, Mousy, what do you got?
Thank you for coming. There is a place to the north I go in order to calm down sometimes, although I can hardly make the journey unarmed. Would you accompany me in case any creatures should attack en route? If you are willing, let me know when you're ready to depart. How about these two? Ready to depart?
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Likely story. Okay then, yes. Well, that was a short trip. You'll join me. Excellent. Our destination is that lamp on the hill to the north. Oh, jeez.
Yes, it's an
So
escort
light
quest.
without my sword.
Come on, double mousy.
Yeah.
Though you have a Dotharl
Need
warrior
rest?
after you, but not actually mousy of the seven swords.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that.
Shall we get going?
I thought we were... Oh, boy.
Do you need to rest?
That's better.
Wait, not so fast!
Yeah. Yeah, I think what he needs most is some stamina training.
Do you need to rest?
Really, Mr. Boris?
Maybe I should have brought my sword.
Maybe you should have. Thank you. Quite a view, wouldn't you agree? Ah, I feel calmer already. I appreciate that Kulan is worried about me, but she will never know what my life is like. I know it is not fair to harbor feelings of jealousy towards her, though I cannot help it. She has had no trouble living up to her name. I wish I could just throw down my blasted sword, walk away from it all. But I feel the weight of the village's expectations on my shoulders every single day. I do not care about improving my swordmanship. I only desire strength. The kind of strength that would make me a worthy member of the Dotharl tribe. But I've done nothing but to complain since we arrived here. My apologies. It is time I resumed my training. I shall meet you at the bottom of the hill. Or not. That is a lot of teeth. Look out! We could have handled him, but I guess we didn't need to.
Do you like punching things?
I can see the sparkly eyes from here.
Punching things is the best!
I do not know what just happened. I think I defeated the beast with my fists.
I know, isn't it the best?
Perhaps I was wasting my time training with a blade. Seems hand-to-hand combat is a better match for me. Please.
Yes. Do you need help?
Not really.
Okay, I will sit here and protect Mousy then. Stare
You do
into
this.
my brother's eyes!
Okay, before we were so rudely interrupted, please go on ahead back to the village. I wish to confirm something on my own. Oh, and tell Kulan I may have found a solution to my problems. I hope that puts her mind at ease. And he's off.
Shall we defeat a very big Boris?
Sure! Don't you mean Karaka?
He's a ninja
The
boss.
steps require of their use the something of a ferocious beast might leaders in a way. Such as a forest to prove their journey to adulthood is complete. One clever bard, amongst the Karaka, has learned to use these rites of passage as an opportunity to hunt the tender flesh of the unbloodied. Now, he sure made a mistake picking on us.
That seems like a him problem.
It's a very fatal attempt problem. Forlorn Maiden.
Oh crap! A muscle in my back suddenly twigged really badly.
Oh no! Oh no! I thought you were just looking at your health bar.
No!
I'm sorry.
No, it's my back.
It is Forlorn Maiden.
Oh! I'm gonna need some icy hot for that one. Ooh!
Oh dear.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to grin and embarrass it for the moment.
that was horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
So horrible it killed him.
Yes.
And we should try and pick up another fate before we leave tonight. Of course, it's 11.
Ah, there's one heading down. Right in front of our turn-in, if we can get there in time. Nope, ignoring you.
You're not a fate, we're ignoring you.
Nope, ignoring you too.
There they go.
Con artist. Oh look, Gulu
Yes.
Gulu.
And Gulu Khan. Wily stepped weasels, known as Gulu Gulu, are on the move, scampering and scurrying from camp to camp, terrorizing livestock and their poor shepherds. With each taste of blood, the rodents grow frenzied, and only the pacification of their fearsome leader, Gulu Khan, might send them back to the hills, tails to its stubby legs. That needs to be add.
Nope.
Never mind. Every time you think you're out of ads.
Nope, they just constantly respawn. Fortunately, we're dancers, and dancers are AoE monsters.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's gonna have to be Tylenol. With all my stomach issues, Advil would actually be a bad idea.
Yeah, you can have it, but it is best to avoid it if you don't have to.
Where's Mousy? Did something happen to him? Surely you did not leave him unarmed in the desert. Actually, it's better if he's unarmed.
Left us.
He bested a Mansuri with his bare fists, you say? Well, that was quite something.
It sure was. I didn't even see it.
It also makes me believe, even more inclined to think he has been named incorrectly. Please.
Yeah.
Rena, Ladonia, help me look into this. We need to find out Mousy's true identity, for his own sake.
Next week. Can you wait till next week?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for next week. And now the long ride back to Reunion.
The long drive, you say?
Long ride. Long ride. Because there are no direct flights on this side of the map.
No. No, there are not. And you can see it off in the distance. Ah, what a draw distance.
Yeah.
Not you.
The fact that if you get the right vantage points, you can literally see all the way to the burn from the other side of the map is just amazing, especially at the day
Okay.
this came out.
Yeah. There we go. Much closer.
And here we are, back in Reunion.
Mm-hmm. We're reunited. With our stellar escape.
Do you remember what we were doing?
Maybe?
So you
No,
think we should
no, I
continue this one?
Maybe?
Think it'll last the week?
Were you the X's or the O's?
Unicult is whispering in my ear that we should restart.
He wants you to restart with sugar pieces.
Yeah, well. Well, with that said, it is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along. I'm going to drop you off at Live Swings as he continues his playthrough there. Until then, Until tomorrow, we'll be back with more fun with Theron and Rylea. Whatever they're doing.
Maybe.
Probably more crafting in space. We shall see.
Yeah. Or, of course, we do want to get on the Wachumaki at some point. Or you could start something else.
We shall see. Until then, be
Yes.
safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you here tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific.
Yes, everyone have a great night. Hope to see you then.
Good night, all.